Now we will discuss about chemical reactions of oxygen family. The first chemical reaction is with hydrogen gas. All the elements present in oxygen family react with hydrogen gas to form corresponding hydride. Let me write it on the board. The first chemical reaction is with hydrogen gas. All the elements present in oxygen family such as oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium react with hydrogen gas to form corresponding hydride. What kind of hydride? H2E type hydride. All these elements form H2E type hydrides, where E is oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium. Okay, in this format we can write the hydrides of these elements. We have H2O, H2S, H2Se, H2Te and H2PO is there. Okay, now we talk about preparation of these hydrides. We have hydride of oxygen, that is water molecule. We know very well by the reaction of hydrogen gas with oxygen gas we can get hydride of oxygen, that is water molecule. Okay, you can take half oxygen. Equation is 1s. Now when we talk about the hydrides of rest of the elements, we can get by the reaction of metal sulfide, metal selenide. Next we have telluride, metal telluride with H2SO4 solution. Okay, when we react metal sulfide with H2SO4 we get hydride of sulfur. We react metal selenide with H2SO4 we get hydride of selenium, so on. Okay, let's say we have a metal sulfide, let's say FeS is there, metal sulfide. Okay, ferrous sulfide is there reacting with H2SO4. It is a double displacement reaction. Okay, you can break it from here, you break it from here, it is +2 and it is -2, and here -2 and in this case +1 is there. Okay, positive negative attraction will be there. H2S we got hydride of sulfur and plus FeSO4 ferrous sulfate is there. In the similar manner you can complete the formation of hydride of selenium. Let's say we have potassium, selenium is there reacting with H2SO4. Okay, you can break it from here, H2Se and plus we got K2SO4 potassium sulfate. So that is how we can prepare the hydride of these elements very easily by using this method. Okay, now let's move on to the physical properties of these hydrides. Next we have physical state of these hydrides. First we have hydride of oxygen, that is water molecule. It is in the liquid state at room temperature. While the hydrides of rest of the elements, hydrides are bad smelling and poisonous gases. Okay, so except the hydride of oxygen, you can see hydride of rest of the elements are in the gaseous state. What kind of gases? Poisonous gases are there. Always keep in mind water molecule has hydrogen bonding. Okay, that's why it is polar by nature. Hydrogen attached to fluorine, nitrogen, oxygen will show hydrogen bonding, and due to the presence of hydrogen bonding, the melting point as well as boiling point of water molecule with rest of the hydrides of elements is higher. For example, when you talk about melting point as well as boiling point, okay, so we have H2S, H2Se and H2Te, and then we have H2O is there, water molecule. Water molecule has highest melting as well as boiling point with rest of the hydrides of these elements. Same is the case in the boiling point. We are getting the similar trend, H2Se, H2Te, and then we have H2 is there. Okay, it is because of hydrogen bonding. Okay, hydrogen bonding dominate intermolecular force. Okay, we decide the trend, this much trend we decide based on the intermolecular force, which is dominated by hydrogen bonding. Okay, next property. Next we have reducing characters. Reducing characters. Okay, about reducing agent we have learned reducing agent are the agent which can release hydrogen and can gain oxygen. Okay, reducing agent release hydrogen and gain oxygen. As the bond length increases in the hydrides from top to bottom, tendency to release hydrogen increases because bond dissociation enthalpy decreases. Okay, we have H2O, H2S, H2Se, and H2T is there. H2T. As the bond length increases, tendency to liberate hydrogen also increases, hence reducing character also increases. And since they have tendency to release hydrogen, okay, so their acidic character will also be increasing. When we talk about acidic character, same trend is there, acidic characters. Okay, H2O, H2S, H2Se, and then we have H2T is there. Okay, reducing character is directly proportional to acidic characters. Okay, as the acidic character increases, reducing character also increases. But when we talk about thermal stability, okay, stability. So as the bond dissociation enthalpy decreases from top to bottom, thermal stability also decreases. Okay, so we have the trend H2O, H2S, H2Se, okay, and we have H2T is there. So we go from left to right, bond dissociation enthalpy decreases, okay, and bond length increases, okay, in this trend. So that is how thermal stability also decreases, because thermal stability is directly proportional to bond dissociation enthalpy. Higher is the bond dissociation enthalpy, higher is the stability, thermally stable. Okay, move on to the next property. Next we have bond angle of hydrides. Bond angle. Okay, we have H2O, H2S, H2Se, and then we have H2T. Okay, about bond angle we have learned bond angle is directly proportional to electronegativity of central element. Okay, bond angle is directly proportional to electronegativity of central element. As the electronegativity of the central element increases, bond angle also increases. Okay, most electronegative elements in this group. Okay, next we have reaction with oxygen. With oxygen gas. Okay, oxygen atom combined with oxygen atom to form di molecule. Okay, and so oxygen is also present in triatomic molecule like ozone, O3 is there. Okay, so in general the elements which are present in oxygen family, they form EO2 as well as EO3 type oxide, dioxide as well as trioxide. Okay, these elements form EO2 dioxide and EO3 type oxides. Okay, oxygen dioxide, then we have SO2, SeO2, TeO2. Okay, then we have trioxide, O3, ozone, SeO3, no sorry, SO3, SeO3 and TeO3 is there. So in general they form dioxide as well as trioxide. In some cases they form monoxide also, SO, TeO, PO. Okay, and they also form heptaoxide also, such as H2O7 is there. Okay, these are some special compounds. Okay, move on to the physical state of these oxides. Next we have physical state of oxide. We have O3 and sulfur dioxide. Of course they are in the gaseous state, they are gases. Okay. Selenium oxide, it is in the solid state. Okay, metallic character increases from top to bottom. Now when we talk about oxidizing characters, we have SO2, SeO2, TeO2 is there. Okay, so you can see as the bond dissociation enthalpy decreases, tendency to liberate oxygen increases. An oxidizing agent are the agent which can release oxygen and gain oxygen. So that is why oxidizing characters increases. Oxidizing characters increases, and from right to left reducing characters increases. Okay, reducing character increases, oxidizing character increases. Okay, in general sulfur, selenium and tellurium form trioxide, EO3 type oxide. Okay, but tendency to form trioxide decreases down the group due to inert pair effect. You can write this sentence. Okay, but tendency to form trioxide decreases down the group due to reason is inert pair effect. Okay, due to inert pair effect. Let's move on to the next property of these oxides. Next we have acidic character of oxides. Both type in the sense we have dioxide as well as a trioxide. Okay, are acidic in nature, such as we have SO2. When we add to waters we get H2SO3. If I take SO3 and when it is added to water we get H2SO4. Both are acid. Okay, that's why they are acidic in nature. They are acidic in nature. And when we talk about acidic character in a group, okay, acidic character of oxide in a group, so acidic character decreases down the group. Why? Because metallic character increases, electronegativity decreases, metallic character increases, and when metallic character increases, basic character increases. Okay, basic character increases. So you can write the sentence, tendency to show acidic characters decreases down the group due to decrease. You can write, I was trying to write a metallic character, due to decrease in electronegativity. Even if you mention due to increase in metallic character, it will give us same meaning only. Okay, let's say we have SO3, SeO3 and TeO3 is there. So this is the character we have. Acidic characters increases from right to left. Okay, but if I go from this side to right side, acidic character will decrease. Okay, so acidic character increases from right to left. Move on to the next chemical reaction. Next we have reaction with halogens. The elements present in oxygen family react with halogens to form variety of halides. Okay, these elements form variety of halides such as EX2, EX4, EX6 type halides. Okay, type halides. For example, we have X is representing halogens and E is representing the elements present in oxygen family. For example, we have SX2, okay, SX4, SX6, okay. We have H2X2 also, such as H2Cl2 is there, okay, disulfur dichloride, okay, disulfur chloride. This substance we had prepared, when we were talking about the preparation of carbon tetrachloride, one chemical reaction is there, carbon disulfide reacting with chlorine gas to form carbon tetrachloride, okay, and we get H2Cl2 also, disulfur dichloride. How many Cl are there? 6 multiplied by 3, equation is balanced, okay. H2Cl2 further react with carbon disulfide, CH2 is there, it is further reacting with, okay. What happens, we can take 2 molecules, again we get carbon tetrachloride. This is a very good method for the preparation of carbon tetrachloride. 2 sulfur, 4 sulfur, we get 6 sulfurs, okay, 6 sulfurs. Always keep in mind the stability of these halides decreases down the group due to increase in bond length and decrease in bond dissociation enthalpy of halides. You can write the sentence. The stability of halides decreases down the group due to decrease in bond dissociation enthalpy in halides. Bromide and iodide, okay. As the bond length increases, bond dissociation enthalpy decreases, okay, and stability also decreases. Keep in mind all the hexafluorides are in the gaseous state. All the hexafluorides are in the gaseous state, such as we have SF6 is there. How many sigma bond it is having? 6 sigma bond. Hybridization will be sp3 and it is D2, and then geometry will be octahedral. You can use Weisshauper theory, okay. Chemical bonding. Out of all the hexahalides, keep in mind only hexafluorides are in the stable state. Out of hexahalides, only hexafluorides are in the stable state. And then we have SF4, okay, and ACF4, okay, tetrafluoride, considered as a good fluorinating agent, considered as a good fluorinating agent. Let's say if I take acid OH, we have SF4, okay. You can break how many bonds? 3 bonds. 2 bonds from oxygen, 1 bond from OH group, 3 bonds. Then you can attach 3 fluorine atom. It is F is there and we have F is there, or you can write RCF3 is there, okay, fluorinate. If I take ketone also, such as we have R and it is COO is there, SF4 is there, break the 2 bonds, remove oxygen, then you will get R and it is C and it is F and F. So they are considered as a better fluorinating agents.